Sorry, I just turned the podcast on using my foot. Crazy.
Is it on?
Yep, it's on.
Well, Quentin Tarantino would be pleased. Just say the N-word.
No, can't say it.
Well, it feels good to be back.
Quentin Tarantino would be pleased.
Loyal audience. I'm so glad you could return.
Did you say
So if
How long have we been back? How long have we been gone for? Can you put that in the
4 months.
put that in the comment section below if you've missed us, please?
Not once, not a single
Does anyone
time
ever
has anyone
commented?
put anything in the comments.
Probably a reason why we don't reach out enough to the average.
That's
channel.
true. What we need to do is we need to go on a massive campaign to go and try and find as many channels as possible.
Well, now
Just to fill our channel.
PewDiePie is stepping down from YouTube. I think the market's suddenly opened up.
Has it been taken down?
Huge gap in the
No, he's
market.
just stepping
He's having
down.
a break.
He's having a break at like
So he got married, didn't he? So
summer maybe,
Well,
or
it's
like
more than
early
that. More than deserved,
2020.
Oh, we actually recording?
Guys, that's it. Yeah, we are recording.
Oh shit.
Did you say the N word earlier?
Yeah,
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to blur that out because that's like I'm not gonna have that on the podcast. I'm sorry.
but this
Probably
whole
for your
thing's gonna
sake
be-
as well, because you probably don't have recorded evidence of you saying it.
Well, now there's recorded evidence of the fact that I did say it.
How? What if this bit was never, recorded?
Okay, let's start from the beginning. Let's start from scratch, boys.
Okay. Do you want to actually start from scratch or?
No.
Never mind.
no, this is flowing.
This is
See,
flowing
we're
good. It's
flowing.
flowing like water, boys.
Flow
Keep
rider.
going. Flow.
Flow Rider is Florida.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it
I
is.
didn't
I didn't know that.
Did you know
It's
that
pretty
Will I
crazy.
Am is actually gay?
I don't like calling him Will I Am because I think he's just a pretentious prick. I just prefer William.
It's
like-
a bit of a pretentious.
Yeah, because when you
It's
say
Will
William,
I Am and William, two
no
different
one
people.
he doesn't have any
Where
power.
is William? What has he done?
What
Where's
has he
even
done?
from? Like,
Will
Why
I
is
Am.
Will I Am taking his place?
didn't he do the voice?
Yeah,
Didn't-
that's why William's gone. 'cause
Oh,
he's taken
those are the
his
glory days. You had the guy from the script. You had Will I Am.
Oh,
you had
yeah.
Tom Jones, and then some.
You
John
place. You had half the people were the singers of the Hall of Fame song. My favourite assembly.
In the song it says
Oh my
be
God.
street sweepers, be politicians.
Be street preachers, be preachers, be
Politicians,
be preachers.
I don't realise street sweepers were so integral. I mean, obviously they are. It's just
Yeah.
don't see many people singing about them, do you?
Ooh, we have not mentioned our second guest of today's podcast
Oh yeah.
So
because the first one was George, but
So not Tony.
no, Tony was the. Oh, there is a forgotten podcast which we did with Tony and
Fighting
Chris,
the dog.
but it was
Did
was
you
so
not end up-
boring.
Was it really
It was
bad?
so boring that I decided that
Our
it wasn't
podcast
worth.
has never been boring.
Yeah, no, but this was
We
think.
would
Okay,
never
so
make
think
it
of the
boring.
average.
What if
So
this
the
one-
normal podcast, okay, it's pretty low. Okay, no one
You
watches
don't
it.
wanna dilute
But
it
then,
anymore.
we had somehow you thought you hit rock bottom. There was actually another layer of bottom, and it just went on and
what
on.
did you talk
with,
about the whole thing?
It was. They talked about Pink Floyd, which don't get me wrong. I enjoy Pink Floyd, but like they just went on and on and on
You
and
guys
on and
heard
on
about
about
the
it.
brick in the wall?
Have a brick on it.
Have you heard
That's
of
a
the
new
Dark
crazy
Side of the
song.
Moon, bro? It's such an indie, like.
Have you seen that
It's so
Transformers
indie.
movie, Dark Side of the
Dude,
Moon?
it was so
That's what
indie.
Finn keeps saying. He says he stays at home and watches Dark Side of the Moon, the Transformers movie. It's not called that.
He does watch it a lot.
The first time I saw the first Transformers film was in the cinema. My mum had a friend who pirated it for me on DVD.
Bro, pirates.
So you watch what?
Yeah, it's
First
speed
Pir-
playing.
no, first Pirates of the Caribbean. The first Transformers film I watched pirated.
Oh.
I
It's
watched
worth
it on
it.
film 4, and the first thing I saw of it was Bumblebee pissing on that. On that
Got a good first impression then.
Shia LaBeouf was in it, wasn't
Yes.
he? In the second one, doesn't he? The second one's like he's about to have coitus with that
Robot.
college girl, and then it's actually a robot.
Yeah,
Really?
he would have got tetanus.
Oh, and isn't it your guilty
Yeah.
pleasure?
No.
Oh, bro,
Yes,
you can't
he-
just
Jack-
shut me down like
Jack
that.
and Jill's his guilty pleasure.
Oh yeah, that's it, Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill's actually quite good. It's just the first time
No, it's not.
Adam Sandler sees Adam Sandler, he goes, "Ed, if you put on weight, you're getting fit." It's like that's Adam Sandler saying it to himself.
That's like that's like, have you seen Tropic Thunder?
Of course,
You know at the beginning when they have like the fake trailers? That's what it looks like. It looks like a fake trailer.
I think it's quite funny because it's
Adam Sandler is Jack.
it's Adam
and
Sandler
Jill.
talking to Adam
Yes,
Sandler
sorry.
dressed as a girl, then Adam Sandler as a boy in character dresses up as his sister, who's Adam Sandler as a girl, to meet Al Capone.
See,
No, not Al Capone.
Al
if you
Capone.
wipe away some of the music and play
His
really
name.
dramatic music, it would be like a...
Is it a gangster?
Scarface. That's
Scar-
it.
oh.
Is it Scarface?
Yeah, it's Al Pacino.
Yeah, Al Pacino. So I don't know why
Don
I said
Pacino.
Capone.
I think personally, well, I think we've gone to Adam Sandler now, but I feel my favourite's the cobbler because he's not in it for most of the movie. That's the best part.
The thing is, he probably got
They paid him to just not be in
Adam
it for
Sandler
most
and the
of it.
cobbler. He isn't in it that much, is he? He probably got paid the most out of everyone in it. That's what you'll think. He's
He-
horrible.
he- he
He
had-
works hard for. He does right.
Then Steve Buscemi was his dad.
Oh, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, the big plot twist at the end.
Adam Sandler's formula is hire his friends, which is Kevin James, Rob Schneider, David Spade,
They just go on holiday.
etc. They go on holiday.
When
They
they
use the
filmed it.
budget on where they're filming,
And they filmed
not
it.
on the
They filmed.
actual making of the film. He hires a really attractive woman as his partner, whilst his wife gets
Well, I
not
guess a
very
cameo.
good looking. Usually he's with the villain of the movie. And
Who's
then-
his wife?
Adam Sandler's trying to show something here.
I don't know.
Every time with the.
She looks like a sausage.
Well,
Whoa!
Lol.
It's like
Ooh.
Vsauce's wife.
She looks like
Aw.
a bloody
Call that up.
turkey.
Can we see Adam Sandler's wife?
Yes, we
But
can.
she's not horrible looking. It's just compared to who he. It feels like he feels like she's horrible because of the amount of people. Like you've seen Adam Sandler. He's always with.
Oh my god, Sacha Baron Cohen's wife is actually fit.
That's
I love
Elsa Fisher. She's in Now You See Me.
that. Oh, is she?
She's the one who nearly died and then didn't come back for the sequel because of it.
Oh, of
Actually, he
course.
died.
There's a bit in the movie where she's in a water tank trying to perform a magic trick and she nearly drowned in it in real life.
Really?
Well, that's bad.
I suppose
Well-
they didn't just animate it.
Somehow it looks like the internet's down in my
Will
house.
this prevent the recording?
No, it will not prevent recording.
Okay.
So everyone
Oh, brilliant.
still listen to
Thank
this
goodness.
great podcast.
Right, now you can just keep imagining Adam Sandler's.
Adam Sandler's son. That's
Adam
it.
Sandler's sound. Well, speaking of Adam Sandler, the Polar Express.
So I was thinking,
Ah, yes.
it's coming up to Christmas.
Adam
and
Sandler's best.
I think it's an underappreciated Christmas film.
What is? The Polar what? Jack
Yeah,
and Jill?
because no,
Jack and Jill.
Polar Express. It's quite weird, and Tom Hanks is pretty much half the characters. in it.
I've not been able to get through it once. I've tried 4 times now.
It used to scare me as a
There's
kid.
a reason.
It's a little bit
There's a
terrifying.
reason no one likes it. It's because it's terrifying.
Why the North Pole, of course.
Oh,
It's
it's
actually
the
great.
Polar Express.
He plays 5 characters in the movie.
We'll try going on the internet.
He
Five
voice-
times the page yet.
He voices one of the children, and then they have to dub it over.
Does he?
Yeah.
What kid does he?
I think.
Is he the one in the yellow?
Hang on, let me find out.
Did they dub it over? Surely they just replaced the
He
voice.
plays. Oh, it just says small child.
Ah, yes,
That
favourite
gives you
character
a picture.
of the Polar
I'd
Express.
like to think it's that
Small
black
child.
girl, but you know. But point is, it got dubbed over in the end. I'm pretty sure he did all the mocap for a lot of the characters as well.
Sorry, who did this? Sorry?
Tom Hanks.
Oh, I know
And
who
it
plays
was
the
all filmed in a studio with about 27-ish cameras
And did
all around
he
it.
do?
Don
I think
Cheadle
Tom
is the
Cruise.
black girl in it.
I was going to ask you if he does his own
That's
stunts.
method
in it.
acting. It's
If he does-
fine.
Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle is the best MCU actor.
He was so good that he
I stand by
actually
that. War Machine is integral to the MCU.
so much so that they hoped you wouldn't notice when one black man changed to another.
I don't know what you're on about.
R.I.P. Terrence Howard.
I was going to ask if Tom Cruise did his own stunts, but I was thinking of the wrong person. Wasn't
Well, Tom Hanks did his own stunts, and by
Yeah.
that
One
he
Scully.
was sat on
Sully or Scully? Oh yeah,
a Sully.
Sully.
Scully's the fat one from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
I
Which
don't
you
watch
do not
pieces
watch.
of shit.
it? Bro,
Whoa,
bro.
this is unpopular opinion.
It's quite.
Sorry,
I
I'm just
quite
saying how
enjoy
it is.
Have you watched it?
You're a bit of a
Right.
hipster there.
Yeah,
aren't you?
exactly. He always says this, and he hasn't ever seen.
I'm gonna say it. I hate a movie that everyone else likes. That's what you always say.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always says, "I'm going to say it."
Then
and
I
then
like
either
Jack and Jill.
provide some fake
Right.
trivia.
No, I'll be honest. Shawshank Redemption, overrated.
It's just not.
Okay,
It's a
go
good
on then,
film,
go
but
on,
it's
why?
overrated.
Oh, man.
What? But what? Okay, what
I
part
think
is
it's better than
overrated?
Forrest Gump.
Why is it overrated?
There's not much really happens in it, does it?
What?
I just
doesn't
I don't
matter.
find
Then the
it-
If
whole
it's
man's
entertaining.
prison experience, it goes over like 40 years.
Dude, he gets raped. Like,
He gets
I don't
raped
wanna
like
see
3
that.
times.
I don't think that's not much.
What happens in Jack and Jill? Oh, tell me what happens in Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill's
Oh no!
great.
Here we go.
So
Jack
Mayo
and
Adam
his
Sandler.
sister
I
had
should
a
know
schlong.
Adam Sandler.
Oh,
That's
I
all
thought
we
you
can
were gonna
say.
His sister. He doesn't see his sisters downstairs, Eric. That'd be weird. That's his sister in it.
Yeah, but he sees his
There's
face
no
and it's
between.
identical.
Adam, you getting fat? You put on weight. You see, that's comedy
You're
right
gonna
there.
be a movie star. Well, point is, Polar Express.
Pretty sure his child's like half cast in it.
Oh, you can't say that.
It's the one with the budgie or the parrot or whatever, and it speaks.
I see.
Is
that.
Adam
Cracks
Sandler's
him on the
whole
shoulders.
family in the movie? In like most of his movies.
You can't say half.
No, his friends are.
Like, you have to edit out the bit where I say half cast.
Okay.
I
Well,
just
Multiracial.
I've se-
There you go, paste that bit.
Oh, we don't have to be PC.
as long as we don't say.
Yeah,
the
but it derives
N-word.
from the Indian caste
That only
system,
happened
which
at
is
the
very
beginning.
racist.
God damn it, Ned! You're saying the N word midway through. Not when
Imagine if we
you
had to
do,
keep bringing it up.
Bro,
We're just gonna keep making the editing
It's
really
giving you more
difficult.
work. It's more
Yeah,
work
but-
for you, long.
I'm not actually saying. You know.
All right.
Poor guys.
Why do you have a pot that has onions on top of it?
It does look like Shrek.
It looks like Shrek. As if, what is that paper inside?
Is
it?
it spring onion?
No, that should be the thumbnail.
Just the onion
It
pot.
gets brought up in one line. And then
That's
That kind of it represents the podcast. I gotta say, it's a miserable pot.
Onions in the podcast.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually starving.
If you watch this far, comment Chris Kringle in the comment section.
Oh.
No, you better comment Chris Kringle in the comments. 'Cause you're like the only person that watches.
I'm actually gonna do it right now. You can
Well,
find loads.
I watched it when it came out. I fell asleep whilst watching it. I'm
That's
sorry
supposed
to
to
say.
happen.
I guess it's maybe that's what maybe it's the perfect thing for the podcast. It's just so people can fall to sleep.
That's what I do. I listen to
ASMR.
podcasts towards sleep, man. I do that.
I listen to The Rain. Got a Rain app on my phone.
No, my mum does that.
It's
quite
very
nice.
soothing.
I don't normally have to get the app. Just listen to it just howling outside.
I listen to.
Well, yeah, but I live on the
screams
high
of
street and you
children
get a bunch of
nowadays.
drunkards trying to put stuff in my
Imagine
windows.
someone driving into primary school with a lot of explosives.
Oh.
Someone once dropped a half-eaten sausage roll through my window.
Really? You're lucky. That's a sign of good luck. Did you eat it?
That's not a good life. I'm on
No, that's
I'm
a
on
good, it's a
George
good
Street.
sign of good luck. Did you eat it?
No, I put it in the bin. I didn't even want to pick it up.
I
Do
don't
you
know.
know who done it?
No, it was just some people outside.
What
I
if,
like to think
Annie,
it's
wonder if
someone
that
I
was
know,
Santa,
but I don't
right?
think
Wonder
it
if
was.
Santa came over and decided to
But
give
yeah,
you
it was
a
in
What
June.
time of day or night was this?
No, it was in June. It wasn't Santa.
Oh,
Oh, Santa was a bit
Annie,
late.
what time of day or night was this?
It was at night.
Oh. Was it covered in like crack or anything?
I don't know.
Bro, talking about music, that
That was a bit of a.
That Polar Express movie.
the Polar back to Polar Express
What
now.
else did it?
Well, the guy who composed the music
Does that
actually
say
did
Lowell
the
Winter?
music for
I know.
Avengers. So.
Did he? Oh, didn't realise.
Everything Lowell White just looks like Lowell.
See, I told you I'm full of trivia.
Yeah, you can't really like make.
I'd probably
sense
give the
of
Polar
one
Express probably a solid 7 out of 10.
I would say it's too much of an uncanny valley.
It's creepy animation.
The animation is almost good,
boring,
but there's an
bro.
uncanny.
Well,
valley.
let's go
I
for
can't
the-
even watch it. And I'm
I'm trying-
like, when I was 16, I could
Why
watch
is
it.
this
Imagine
kid
a
not moving
kid
his
trying to
face?
sit through the whole
No, no,
thing.
no, 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 no. The Polar Express.
It's so boring.
What's that? Yeah, it's just his face doesn't move. It's like a.
Why the North Pole, of course!
It's like a Madame Tussauds
Stupid.
mannequin. They're horrible.
I don't know. I think we should watch this Christmas. That's my
No, we're gonna be
challenge.
so
To all
bored.
subscribers, you have to watch the Polar Express. And be ready to have a discussion about it.
So I remember
I hated
podcast
this.
next year.
a film club.
The Bipolar Express.
What was
would be
that?
more
We played a
interesting.
film club, didn't they?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Philip
they
Helps.
did.
Josh.
Quiet.
That was one of the 4 times I tried.
Yeah, the
Back in
right.
back in year was it 9?
Year 9, year 10.
Yeah,
we're not
year 9 and
adolescents.
10. This it would go to film club every day, and then we just make fun of whatever movie was playing, and the teacher would always go quiet.
I know, we were such renegades.
He was such naughty boys.
Yeah, I like to think the Bipolar Express would be interesting.
That'd be.
Which makes sense because
Interesting.
Tom Hanks is multiple people in the film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but he's good in it. He's good in it.
Yeah, but Tom Hanks is good in everything. Tom Hanks could be good at eating celery.
Well,
Another pot in the.
Forrest Gump was a good film. I'll give you that.
It's not as good as Shawshank Redemption.
No, I think Forrest Gump's better
Forrest
than
Gump's
Shawshank
pretty
Redemption.
good.
Shawshank Redemption is probably the best Stephen King film. You know.
Yeah, probably film-wise. Well, I mean, what about the new It?
I like it.
I'm not watching that.
Okay, so how long was
You
the
watched
first
it?
part 1 to it? How long ago?
That was 2017. 2 years
Really,
ago.
2017. Well, I don't know if it's due to age or like we're watching it, but I felt much more like of an impact for the first one than the second one.
It was quite scary, wasn't it? All?
Well, the best part is when he
Send
comes out of the
shivers
fridge.
down
Right?
Yeah, that fridge bit was good.
Yeah, to be fair, that
The
fridge.
bit where he bit the kid's arm was a bit weird. The CGI was a bit wonky.
My favourite part number 2 was that random little girl who got eaten during like the sports game, and then she was never brought up again.
Do you mean
They
in
do
the
that-
carnival
they do that
bit?
sort of-
Oh no, that's the boy.
That's
Oh, it's the girl
What-
with the
what-
weird thing.
yeah,
on
what
her
they
head.
do?
Yeah, that was the shortest character arc in the whole
I
film.
think it was just to get across that he's still killing people.
Well, because I imagine so much has changed.
Well,
I
you
don't know,
know,
it seems a
they
bit
kill him in the
relevant.
first movie. So
Well, they don't really, though, does it?
you know,
Do they? Because there wouldn't be a sequel if they killed him, man.
So I know. So what? Pennywise? Doesn't he take the form of whatever scares people the most? Isn't it? Or isn't like whatever
Yes.
scares? So why
Imagine
is
if
it
he
a
wasn't
clown?
scared of
because
Clown, though.
he prefers the clown form.
Yeah, but what if the people in that town was not like
Then
scared
he
of
wouldn't
clowns?
be a clown. Do you not remember in the first movie he turns into a leper for the kid who gets loads of placebos?
No.
He turns to a leper.
Like
Yeah, but every other time he sees him, he's still a clown.
But what if you-
that has that disease?
Annie, what
What
if
did you
you
get after being like bummed in prison?
You get turned into your prison bitch.
Yeah.
Pocket.
Pull the pockets out, baby.
Come here.
Leprosy's when your body parts start falling off.
No, not
Annie,
leprosy,
what-
leper.
Annie, what if you're like?
A leper's just like a disease.
I don't just like, but that means
Like
anything.
boils.
So, what if they're all scared of King Henry VIII? Like,
You
what
can't
would
go
he?
with it.
Well,
with-
that photo,
my
that-
childhood
that's
drawing.
actually a real life photo right there, and he would come get you. There's a bit in the movie where the Jewish kid, he's scared of the photo on his wall, and it comes
Oh,
out.
that was pretty horrifying. I don't even jump.
Give a lot of things make you jump. If you
The
make him jump
naked
too
old
much,
woman in the second one.
if you make Granddad jump too much, you have a heart attack and maybe die. Oh no!
He's
So wake him up.
fallen
Oh.
asleep.
Oh!
The war's over.
Oh, my favourite Christmas song.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is that song by the Lennon of John Lennon?
It's Christmas.
Elton John Lennon.
And a happy new year.
Oh, speaking of, who remembers when Woody Allen married his adopted Korean daughter? That's my favourite thing. That's pretty hard, actually.
He's got some very dodgy movies. I'll say that.
What's the film? What films has Woody Allen done?
He's in the first Casino Royale. It was James Bond. There was a Casino Royale before the.
Oh,
Casino.
yeah.
That was really shit. And Woody Allen was James Bond. No, he was the main villain. He was Karama. That guy. I can't remember his name. Scaramanga. Something.
Who done the music for Toy Story?
Randy Newman.
Randy Newman.
Is that who you're thinking of?
Yeah, I always think he's called Woody for some reason.
No,
Woody Allen.
Woody's the...
Woody's
Yeah,
the
Woody-
Toy by
Woody
Tom
Newman.
Hanks. Polar Express.
Oh my god!
I think that Tom Hanks is better in Polar Express than he was in Toy Story.
Oh my god! Get out of the room.
No, it's just these things need to be said.
There's like so many shit opinions.
Well, there's no such thing.
You're like trying to be a hipster, but it's just not working.
I don't understand what Owen's aim is half the time. I just like.
It's like with Shrek, the third one.
Oh,
is the best.
no,
Yeah,
not
no,
this
Shrek
again.
the Third is a good film.
It is actually quite good.
Yes, but compared to the
I
second,
don't
and
think
first, and even the
when
fourth.
the frog dies, when you were young,
Yeah,
your
they rip off.
heart
They rip off.
was
the
an open book.
They
It's
take-
nothing to do with James Bond.
They've got the
damn it.
James Bond theme of
Yeah, but
Live
they
and Die.
Does the frog shoot anybody?
No,
with a
but he
suppressed pistol.
dies to the song "Live and Let
No,
Die"
this is
from the.
his
No, he's already died.
Oh, this is his favourite toy.
Oh, I'm not having that in. Bro, that's the baby
Well,
toy.
I'm sorry,
It
love.
vibrates.
I don't take it back, though.
Well, it's fine. I'm cutting that out.
Oh,
I'm not having that because it's not fair for my sister.
it's not fair, no.
Anyway,
Before
just
that, she was so fit.
Anyway, Shrek the Third is bad.
You can't hold
It's
on.
really not though. That's the thing.
It is. It's got
It's
Justin
not.
Timberlake.
Yeah, I know, and he's an
He's
integral
very
character.
good in it.
He's fine.
Prince Charming's quite a good villain.
Yeah, but he was also.
I'm the
villain in
king
the
of far,
second
far
one.
away, and then he stabs Shrek.
No, he doesn't. He gets him in the armpit.
Yeah, but just imagine an alternate version where he.
Well,
did.
look, the fairy godmother.
Why
is
are you
the
so
best
interested
villain.
in the
Sorry, I
kids'
dislike
story?
it a lot.
Shrek-
I think this might actually be my favourite now.
Shrek Cinematic Universe.
Oh god, it vibrates so much.
Please stop.
Oh, I will now.
Well, alright, go on then.
Actually, I
Andy,
take that back.
Lay,
Rumple Foreskin's my favourite.
hey, lay out to me. What is wrong with Shrek the Third?
Boring.
Whoa.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Whoa, come on, it's an adventure to
It's
find
an epic
new
quest,
prince
and
of,
Shrek-
whatever it is.
Shrek- Has
Shrek
had
develops
more
as
be-
develops as a character a lot as he has to cope with being a father.
Yeah, but they've done that better.
Oh yeah.
Right,
No,
in
they
the
haven't.
second one, he has to right in the first and second movie, he has to cope with the fact the world hates him because he's a monster, and he loves his partner so much that he's willing to turn human.
And in the fourth,
And then
Yeah, but where's
that-
the children?
he doesn't need
Second
children.
In
He
the
does,
fourth-
it's
yeah,
the next
but then-
logical step of a relationship.
no, but what I like about the fourth movie
Well, that's
is then it
fine,
deals with
it's
the
just
fact
they
that
didn't
he
do it
wants
as
to.
well. Do you not remember
he wants
the
to go
bit
back
where he
to
has a
it.
nightmare about having children?
I know,
It's
I watched it on my
nasty.
dad's,
He's like,
and that's as far as we got.
That
That's
was
good.
terrifying.
It's impactful. It makes sense.
Shrek the Third is tosh. I'm sorry.
There, to be fair, I do agree. There is an ultimate version where, alternative version where he could have become king.
He
Far,
didn't
far
need
away.
to be kicked.
That'd
That's
have
not
been
what-
interesting.
That is not my problem with the movie. Ned's saying his own head and shit.
Bit that gets me is right at the start, where they're all in like the corsets and having dinner, and then the table falls over and everything catches fire and everyone's running away screaming.
Yeah,
That bit just gets
I
me.
couldn't tell who was supposed to look like the man in that instance because both of them had like.
And it's just fashion. It's just fashion back then.
What do you mean back then?
I mean, Shrek was a historical event, Annie.
Well,
Clearly you haven't been catching up on your
King
history.
Henry the Shrek. That's what that is.
I'm pretty sure, theory-wise, you can say it's set in England. I'd go as far as to say
Far,
It's
far
just-
away
it's
is
just a
literally
film
Hollywood.
Oh, we
Shrek's
go-
Scottish.
Scotland.
Scottish ogres.
Oh, we go.
Fantasy movie.
Wait, let Owen.
Cameron Diaz is from California.
Guys, let Owen go on his film theory.
No,
Alright?
it makes a
Go
lot
on.
of sense.
What's the film theory? I'm good.
Shrek is set in the UK, medieval Britain.
His film theory is
It
Shrek.
makes sense.
set in
Shrek's
the
Scottish
UK.
accent. All the fairy tales are probably English fairy
They're
tales.
not.
Well, you know.
They're Germanic.
Yeah, but Angles and Saxons, Germanic people came over here ages ago and spread
Germanic.
tales.
It was
Yeah.
from the German Scandinavian region.
Angles and Saxons came over, Ali.
Not
What
the
do you think-
people, the region.
What do you think
we
it's
Anglo-Saxons.
The region. They come
Why
from
do you think it calls Angles and Saxons?
know why they're called Anglo-Saxons.
Red Riding Hood, for example, comes from Germany.
Right. So when you go to the
Hansel and
bookshop,
Gretel
when you go
comes
to the
from Germany.
bookshop and you see Red Riding Hood and Hansel and Gretel, what language is it in? English.
We're in England.
Exactly. Honestly, you guys just need to get to my wavelength. Shrek is set in Britain. Shrek's a
We
British
watched the same
patriot.
Shrek movie.
He's about holding together the union. That's why he gets Artis, the new king.
That's why you watch it, because it's a political thriller.
I've never heard Shrek described like that, but you know what? I'll take that. Yeah, it is.
Well, the first two are rom-coms, and I do like them.
To be fair, Wreck-It Ralph is also a political thriller, especially towards- at the end. What's her name say? Penelope? Constitutional monarchy. I haven't seen the second one, but I imagine there's a lot
You
more
have seen the
politics in it.
second one, haven't you?
I did see it in the cinema, didn't I?
We all watched it.
It was just
You
so
guys into the internet, it was
impactful.
really boring.
But back to, as I was saying, Shrek the Third, sorry, is first of all the best of all the Shrek films. Number 2, it's set in Great Britain.
No.
And number 3,
Far, far away is literally Hollywood.
no, it's not.
It's got the Hollywood sign.
No, it doesn't. It says far, far away, not Hollywood.
Yeah.
Dun 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 dun. Gonna make a move
A
to
song
a
that
town
was
that's
probably
right
made in
for me. Dun 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 dun.
Oh yeah, now you're going to say that's ancient England.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Okay, but what time period though? Come on.
Well,
Go on. If
Yeah,
you're
when
gonna
you're
say it's
playing,
England,
when you're
what
playing-
time?
it's definitely pre-Stuart.
Okay.
Pre-Stuart
Okay.
periods.
That's a very...
Well, the outfits are quite Stuart-like, you know, Charles II, Charles I, quite chatty.
Mhm.
I would probably estimate, in my... What's the word I'm looking for? In my expert opinion,
Mhm.
probably mid-1400s.
Well,
I'd say.
You heard it here first, folks.
It makes sense. The carriages, the outfits, the knights, the language, they're all speaking English.
The funky town.
all the
Donkey in Shrek 4 singing all those songs.
all the
that I
pop
can hear on my radio.
Yeah, I don't get what is with... Alright, in Shrek 2, they go, that bush that's like Shirley Bass or whatever. How do they know who the fuck that is?
They have a lot of pop.
point.
They have a lot of
It's-
pop.
No, it ruins the immersion when they start saying
It's a
things like
kid's
that.
Wait,
Yeah.
one's if that's actually
it's
for
Shirley
the
Bassey.
future.
Yeah, there's a bush. Dog's like, oh,
Because it's
a
magical,
bush,
isn't
Shirley
it?
Bass or whatever. And it's like, that's just not...
But it's magic.
But
you know,
it's
magic can
also,
move.
The Shrek
It's not
films also
funny.
have adult humour.
It's not...
you know?
How's that adult?
You're like, maybe he's compensating for something.
To be fair, it took me... I only got that
yeah,
joke like
and that's
last
a
week.
reference to how Shrek...
Last week.
Right, bit of background about Shrek. Shrek was originally going to be a Disney film, and then the two, like heads, fell out. The guy goes to DreamWorks, and that's why he has Farquaad's castle in there. It's supposed to be like Disney Castle.
Oh.
And Lord Farquaad, what does that word sound like? Yeah.
I don't know,
That's
could you
supposed to
tell
be
me?
the former head that he butted heads with, and that's why he says you're compensating.
So it's not to do with his penis size.
No, it is to do with that.
Oh, it is.
He's
Right.
saying he's small. That's why he's small in the movie.
He also comes back in the 4D ride.
That's not canonical.
That is
It must be.
canon. What?
Serious.
Literally-
Lord
No, it literally is canon. Like, I've been to Disneyland on the ride live.
I do believe it's canon as well. Andy. There's nothing suggesting it isn't.
To be fair, I know the ride for a British.
But it's not
film,
Disney.
you
It's
know.
not Disney, is it?
No, it's DreamWorks.
What?
It's Universal.
Yeah,
It's Universal.
Universal.
Oh,
It's
okay,
Universal
Universal.
Studios and Adventure Island are next to other. Adventure Island's got the Hulk ride, and Universal Studios got like the Minion ride. It's got
Yeah.
this really cool roller coaster. I think it's got his name.
Illumination.
When you can
Illumination.
Well, you can put your own songs on, or you choose
Known
a
for
song
their
to listen to.
typically
Yeah,
awful
yeah, yeah.
movies.
The Aerosmith one in Paris.
I would want to go on
Oh,
them,
the
but
Aerosmith-
like
Because that
We
goes
might
on,
be
like,
here a while.
I'd be
I
more
want to say
bored
60,
than when I
70
was
miles
watching
per hour,
Shrek
shoots you off really quick.
That's
That could be that'll be
It goes
saved
like,
for another podcast.
3, 2,
Podcast.
1, and it shoots you off, and it takes a photo of you, so everyone's like,
To be honest,
oh,
you've done
shit
pretty good.
themselves. 'Cause it's like when they just shoot you off.
I think
And
we
it's all
should.
pitch black, and
I
then you
thi-
listen to like Love and Elevator
Oh.
while he's going around. It's pretty good.
I think we should talk about a bit about it's upcoming Christmas 2020, about to come end of.
Well,
century.
guys, 2010, we start off with a bang. Shrek Forever After was released.
No, Harry!
Shrek Forever After was released December 6th. My birthday, no less. 2010.
Did you watch it on your birthday?
The only reason I know why is because in my old art class we had to wear like these white t-shirts in case we got paint on the uniforms, and mine was a massive Shrek Forever After poster.
Was that yours, or did they make it? Or did
No, and it just said in cinemas December 6th, and I was like, hey, it's my birthday.
Why'd your school have one? That's the big question.
Oh, Rumpelstiltskin.
That was in 2010.
Yeah.
It's been 4 years since there was a Shrek movie.
No, it's been 9 years.
9 years!
Ned, I need to tell you,
Did
it's
I say 4?
yes,
Yes.
it's not
Nine years-
2014.
almost 10 years.
I know.
How do we break it to Ned?
I don't know what
It's not
it's
2014.
Bro, I wish it was 2014.
Right, what happened?
What happened
So that was
in
2010.
2014?
David Cameron.
2011.
That
What
was
happened then?
2010.
Anything happened in
Keep
2011?
this short and sweet.
2014 was such a nicer time than it is now. It does have to be.
To be fair, when I think of
Edge of Tomorrow.
out of all the years in 2010s, I think 2016 was the biggest. I don't know. Maybe it was like the presidential elections for America. It was just like loads of stuff went on. I just can't.
To leave and all that.
He voted leave. Just loads of stuff happened in 2016.
It was quite.
Honestly, I genuinely do believe it was probably
I don't
the
remember.
year that most things happened.
26. I can't remember anything I did. 2016.
I mean,
It's hard to go
Apart
back
from
and, like,
really
say
crap films that
years.
came out. That's how I remember things.
2016.
Age of Apocalypse. No, sorry, just Apocalypse.
when did I Feel With the Kid, The Long Haul come out? Because I remember watching that
I
and
think it
being
was that year.
so disgusted.
It was either that or 2017.
Just stop grunting, alright?
Because Roderick, it wasn't the right Roderick, was it?
Hashtag not
The
well.
Road Chip.
Oh yeah, not
Well,
my
that came
Roderick.
out in 2016.
Roderick's
sure.
pretty fucking good, dude.
It was awful. It was like, honestly, it was one of the
Oh,
Oh,
worst
well, if we're
movies
talking
I've
about
watched.
2020s,
It's got Bella Thorne in
Chipwrecked
it.
came out as well.
Chip what?
Chipwrecked came out
Which is
in
the
2012.
You know, the baby.
How do you know the dates?
'Cause I'm
Oh,
really
what
good
we
at
watched.
this.
I wasn't there, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is why Harry and I won the
She
She's
quiz.
made
a
villain.
Disney star. I
Yeah,
think,
you're pretty good with
Well,
no,
culture,
she's
to be fair.
she's a pop star, a big pop star in it.
Bella
And the guy wants
Thorne.
to, literally, I think he almost, it's the same way he basically almost says, I want to fuck you.
Yeah,
in-
the way he's looking at her, he's
In
practically
what?
like
Yeah, it's, and to be
Bella
fair,
Thorne.
In
with
what?
Bella Thorne,
In,
you know,
in Alvin and Chipmunks 4. The Road Chip.
the Road
What, one of the chipmunks does it to her?
No,
No,
the
well,
brother
there's-
they might be having.
Well, eventually stepmother
The dude.
spoilers.
Bro,
Bro, I'm sorry, man. I just had to do it.
some people might not have watched that.
Well, fuck them.
That meme of them on the no-fly list, that's where it's from. That's an actual bit in the movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It's like a. Oh dear.
Because
why
they
am I-
get on the plane and then the flight, what's it called?
Oh, can you open the window?
What's
It's
Liam
bloody
Neeson's
hot
role
in
in
here.
non-stop? Because
Oh,
he's
It's gonna be hard to open the blind.
one of
Well,
those
I've
like
been
flight cop things. Anyway, the guy
Yeah.
who's that role, he hates the chipmunks because they ruined his marriage.
How?
Because he
Did he
loved
get
them.
cucked by him?
He loved them so much that his wife thought he was a man-child and left him at Christmas.
I remember in the second one where the
True.
headmistress
Beautiful
gets a
Christmas
tattoo
message.
of chipmunks.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah.
fourth one as well.
She loves him.
That same guy wakes up
Stop.
after New Orleans and he finds a
Oh, yeah.
he says monk life on his back or
One
something.
go for it.
If they were real though, that's what people would do.
If you saw like chipmunks talking, I feel
Yeah,
like
but
singing.
why,
You
why
wouldn't-
did
you wouldn't get a
three
tattoo.
more chipettes come from the same region that they've never met?
okay. Are the
They're
chip?
literally
Wait.
exact same as them.
I need
You've got
to.
a fat one with glasses and the cool one.
This has been on. Wait. This
She's
has
not
been on my
fat.
chest for a while,
She's just
guys.
chubby.
Okay.
Are the chipettes
Is it
the
Ab?
sisters or like relatives?
They're adopted
or-
sisters, but they're not
Sisters,
related.
bro.
So okay.
So they don't get with each other.
No, they fancy each other because there's a bit in the second
what?
one. When they
no,
first
not the sisters. No.
No. They're not biological.
Oh,
Siblings. They're not
so-
biological siblings.
What?
There's a bit in the second one when they first see them and they're like,
No. They was asking if the sisters are related, aren't they?
"Oh yeah. Sisters
No, I
are
mean,
related to each
so
other."
do the
Or
boys.
do you mean
and
the
girls-
brothers and the?
The Alvin
Yeah.
not get with
Oh,
the
okay.
female one.
Oh, no, no,
I mean,
they're not.
couldn't,
They're not
it wouldn't
related, are
technically
they?
be wrong. I mean, they probably would even if they were related. They're chipmunks.
Why are they talking?
You don't know what chipmunks do, are you?
Yeah.
One sec.
Yeah.
Why are they talking? Come on, Annie, you know you're the like.
Because their tree gets cut down.
Yeah, they're singing and then their tree
Their
gets
parents
cut down.
leave them to die, and their tree.
I'll leave some
No, do you
chipmunks
know
to
the
die. They
reason why
keep
their
singing
parents
all the
leave them?
time.
Because he says in the first movie, it's because they left to join a hippie commune.
So even
I wonder if the whole time
the
he's just
Alan
what's it
Chipmunks.
what's going to be his
I don't know.
voices
Schizophrenic.
schizophrenic.
There's 2 people from Arrested Development in all of the.
Shouting at some chipmunks. Alvin!
Wow.
Right.
There we go, that was
Well, the main star of Alan Chipmunks is a Scientologist.
Is he?
what Dave Seville?
Yeah.
Is
No.
he?
Yeah, he is.
No.
Hey, Dave Seville, my man.
That rings a bell. A dead broken bell.
So what? Yeah. Wonder if he's actually just crazy, and this whole time it's just
He
a
probably
movie.
is. That's probably where he's.
And the whole time, like
He's on drugs.
Scientology.
he's just on drugs. So
So you know the adopted brother, right, in the 4th one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
He's not adopted.
Is that the son
He's
of
a
the
stepbrother.
girl that he was trying to get with in the first film?
No.
No,
No, she-
my man
that-
Dave
that
Seville,
one-
he's a Slayer, he moves on.
Yeah, she's just not in the franchise.
No.
It's like the Transformers movies, where like Megan Fox is in the first 2,
Yeah.
and then she's just out by the 3rd one, and he's with that
Unexplained,
other
yeah.
one.
Oh dear.
And then Mark Wahlberg's in it.
well, guys, I think we've done everything for this podcast. So for today.
End it. End it.
Yes. Okay. Well, wait, no. Stop.
is the Polar Express.
Guys, we got to say something for, of course, the 25th that's coming up. Peas in a podcast. Wish you
A Pappy Christmas.
a happy
Happy
Christmas.
festive celebrations. If
Happy
you
birthday.
Of
your season.
age.
Oh shit, what's
Of
the date
course.
today? Is
Happy
it
celebrations because
18th?
reasons.
oh my goodness, it is 3 days till Hanukkah starts, guys.
Oh, a happy
So if you had
Hanukkah.
to all our Jewish
We
viewers.
got
Oh,
shout out to
and-
Ben. Shout out to
So you had a lot of talk of Adam Sandler.
There's been a lot, yeah.
A happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
And with that.
Happy New Year.
Mark, we have some drinks now.
Merry Christmas. Cheers.